아직도 아이고.
Richmond, Virginia, the story starts 1848 on the Ides of March. Jackson Merriweather, born into the tether, to work the land and never live to see a dime. He had a better plan, to be a Union man, to make a run across that Mason-Dixon line. He heard tell about a railway underground, running through the night and always northern bound. When I go, I'll die a free man, in a place where I belong. Virginia falling, Pennsylvania, you are calling me home. Go on home. On the day he left the South, it's when the war broke out. Joined the 25th and shut the rebels down. He marched across the land with those who took a stand, that no one's got the right to own their fellow man. Spring of 65, came back to start life, work on his own time and learn to live again. He became a father, Scranton's finest barber, make his way out from the way that he came in. When I go, I'll die a free man, in a place where I belong. Virginia falling, Pennsylvania, you are calling me home. stand still, lay down in Forest Hill. You can hear him in the wind that shakes the pines. When I go, I'll die a free man in a place where I belong. Virginia Falls, Pennsylvania, you are calling me home. Go on home. Not much writing love songs. Hell, I never even tried. With 1,000 things gone wrong, here's one thing that is right. I run back to you, and you come back to me again. Wildfires burning, and they're packing up the war. Seems like nobody's learning from the ones who came before. But I run back to you, and you come back to me. But before the sunrise on another working day, trying hard to hold tight to the one thing that remains. So I run back to you, and you come back to me again. I would lay my head down at the evening's end and dream about a love song I'm writing to a friend. I run back to you, and you come back to me. And I will run back to you. You can come back to me again.
얘들아 밥 먹자. 있자.
아빠 제대로 보여줘.
유라도 계란 있어.
그래.
맛있게 먹어.
알겠습니다. 응?
어때, 맛있어? 맛있게 먹어. 우와, 유라 최고.
따라해줘.
너가 아까 읽었잖아.